Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm Wes. I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about batteries, their different chemistries, what type of batteries they are. Yes, I do know that I promised everybody a portable solar generator video complete. However, I've been extremely busy and have not been able to get that completed thus far. So today I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about these batteries. I got a lot of people asking me questions about the lithium cells that I did do the video in the other day, the Samsung 25R batteries, and I've got a small little 20 amp hour battery pack here right now that I put together and just kind of got started on it. And you know, beside this one here is the little 20 amp hour LifePO4 battery. You can see these in the shot here together. They're kind of you know, one to the other. One's hiding the other now, if you see that. So the lithium is definitely smaller and lighter, and you know, that gives you an idea of their sizes. And then over here I've got the small lead acid batteries, sealed lead acid batteries. These are 7 amp hour batteries right here. And then over here I've got a real big boy Duracell. This is a group. This is a 27 M, and this is an AGM battery. It was like 160 bucks. And this is Duracell's Platinum AGM Marine Deep Cycle Technology battery. This has 92 amp hours of battery power on it. So, in comparison, this battery is 92 amp hours. It is sealed lead, well, it's not sealed lead acid, it's AGM battery. So, it's a gel battery. These are sealed lead acid. This is LifePO4 or lithium iron phosphate, and this is lithium iron polymer or LiPo. So the deal is here, you get 92 amp hours at 62 pounds. You get a combination of these two together, 14 amp hours at 10 pounds. You get 20 amp hours out of this LifePO4 battery at 5.2 pounds. And you get 20 amp hours out of this lithium battery pack right here at 3.2 pounds. So to get the equivalent power out of, let's say, this guy to equal the power that you're getting in this big boy over here, we would basically need 8.5 of these, because these are 20 a piece. So, I'm sorry, 4.5, 20 amp hours a piece on these. 4 of these would give us 80. Another half of one of these, another 10, so that'd get us about 90. So let's just say 5 of these would get us 100 amp hours, and you could kind of see how few of these you would need, and 5 of these at 3.2 pounds would be 15, 16 pounds versus 62 pounds. Kind of a drastic difference. Same thing with the Life polymer battery. If you wanted to do the same thing, you would need, let's just say, hypothetically, 5 of these, and you'd still be smaller than this battery, and you would be at about 25, 26 pounds. And if you did it with the sealed lead acid batteries, which I don't know why you ever would, because these aren't even a high capacity marine battery, you would need 12 of these batteries to equal about 100 amp hours, or around the 92 amp hours. And at 5 pounds a piece, you'd be at 70 pounds. So, you know, with 12 of these batteries. And I think if I did my math right? So 14, 3 of these would be about 21 times 4. You'd have 12 of these. 12 of these at 5 would be, what, 60 pounds. Mm-hmm. So 60 pounds for 12 of these. 21 pounds for 5 of these. And 16 pounds approximately for 5 of these. So when I talk about lithium batteries and LifePO4 batteries versus the sealed lead acid and the AGM, these are the reasons behind them. So, you know, I can get the same power out of this battery pack when you know, if I do a 100 amp hour battery. 5 of these packs this size will give me exactly what this has given me. But my life cycles on this are going to be 1,000 times what this was. Well, not 1,000 times, but basically about 100 times. And these are 25 amp batteries, individual high discharge, high C rate batteries. So when I say they're 25 amp batteries, I mean that these have a constant discharge capability of 25 amps per cell. And this particular pack that I built here is what I would call an 8P4S. So this is actually coming out to about, I think, 16.8 volts fully charged. And I'm doing that for a reason. I want to have a higher level of voltage for my 12 volt systems. And rather than just running a 12.8 on these batteries with 3 cells, actually 12.6, you don't have a lot of room when you start discharging. And so I'm going to run a 4th cell and bring it up to 16.8 volts, and that'll pretty much run all 12 volt inverters, and it'll just give you more power and more longevity on the devices that I'm going to be providing you. So I just want to come back with a video today and just kind of talk a little bit about these different batteries, the reasons why we use them, so on and so forth. Now, some of you guys are asking me about cost of these batteries per cell, and I am going to get those up on the website. By the way, the website at this time currently is wes.thattechguy.com, and it's not open. You can go there, but there's just nothing there, and we will launch that this week, I believe, or here in the next few days. You'll be able to buy batteries, you'll be able to buy battery packs, you'll be able to buy portable generators, you'll be able to buy parts, so many things that we're going to be putting on this website that we just haven't got it all finished yet and ready to launch. So you'll see that soon. For those of you who have been asking about, can I ship these to other countries? Yes, I can ship them to other countries. Can I ship the solar generators to other countries? Yes, I can do that. I'll be doing that as well. My overall goal here is to actually build these solar generators for the world, not just my local area or my own country here, but basically I'm trying to provide power and tech to the entire world when I'm finished with this. So when my solar portable generators are finished, or my portable solar generators, or my portable power packs, or my stored energy device, whatever you folks want to call it, so nobody's out there beating each other up and arguing over the actual terminology of this. When I'm completed with these are going to be something that you've never seen. Yeah, you've seen a portable generator. Yeah, you've seen a solar generator. Yes, you've seen a portable power supply. But what I'm putting together for these generators and for you is nothing that's been done, to my knowledge, in the world yet. The advances of science and technology in the devices that I'm using for you is superior to anything out there, bar none, I assure you. And that's why I said in an earlier video, some of these things I'll be showing you all and how I'm doing it and what I'm doing, and some that I just won't be showing because, well, obviously it's, it wouldn't do me any good if I showed everybody how to do these exact models. So I'm going to show you guys the general basics on making a portable solar generator, and that's cool and everything. But the ones that I'm going to be building and selling and using as a business, I'm not going to be showing all of that stuff. It's just, it's just going to give a competitor of mine, an edge on the market that I'm doing, and I just don't want to do that. But anyways, I haven't put up a video for a while. I promised in the last video that we're going to be doing YouTube full-time, and I assure you that we are giving it our best right now. And we are building things. Things are happening. You will see videos of that stuff happening. All the different battery packs going into each individual unit, the different sizes of units. We have our inverters in place. We have more inverters coming. And I gotta say, I made a huge purchase yesterday, and I threw out a lot of money. I ended up getting some of the Tesla modules. I got several of the Tesla Model S modules, and I got several of the Tesla smart car, the Tesla Smart for 2 car modules. Everybody's been seeing these in the videos. You see them all over YouTube. You've been seeing them. Jehu's doing them. I think HD hasn't been doing them, but there's a lot of guys talking about them. Jehu mostly. And so I picked up a couple of these modules, and I'm going to be using these modules also with these modules and in conjunction with these modules. But I want to say that, the Tesla module is a superior module. Can't argue that. It's made by a robot. If you've seen any of them built, it's phenomenal the way they build them. And so, a guy or some guys running, spot welders or soldering machines we cannot compete with a robot. It just, the quality's not there. So at the end of the day, the Tesla battery is the shiznay. I mean, it's a beautiful battery. It's put together beautifully. It's dual fused on positive and negative side. It's liquid cooled or heated. So a phenomenal battery and a phenomenal battery pack. But the only difference between the Tesla battery, well, not the only difference, but one of the main differences between the Tesla battery and the battery packs that I will be building and selling is his batteries, or the Tesla battery cells. They run around 3,500 milliamp hours or 3.5 amp hours, and they only run around 5 amps or so. So their rate of discharge is 5 amps. Now, that's okay because they'll run a car, as we know, and they'll run the power walls and they'll run cities. But we're still only talking about a 5 amp battery. The batteries that I am using are 20 amps and higher, and therefore, because of that, that power reserve and that power capacity and that amperage capacity gives me advantages over the Tesla battery, that I can do much more in a smaller package than the Tesla battery is doing. Now, I'm not saying my battery is better than the Tesla battery by any means, because that's strictly not the case. The Tesla battery is by far more superior, just because it's built from a robot. I mean, I can't compete with that. The cells that Panasonic are making for the Tesla car and the Tesla battery cell, or battery modules, they have such a strict quality control on them. I'm sure that's phenomenal. So the biggest difference is my battery has the capability to provide so much more amperage at discharge and at constant discharge. And when you start to stack up several of these batteries in parallel, not only are you increasing your amp hours, but you're also increasing your amps and the ability to draw amps. And that's how Tesla's able to take 444 batteries or 333 batteries and stick those in series in 16 packs or 14 packs in the cars and run these Tesla S cars at incredible speeds and not have any issues with these batteries, because every time they run a parallel system, they're compounding the amperage of those batteries. Well, imagine if they were using these battery cells. That would be a completely different beast. And there's probably a good chance that in Tesla's semi-truck that they just debuted last week or a week before, that they might even be using a higher amperage battery for those. And I can't wait to get my hands on some of those modules that come out of that truck one day, and be able to use those in some of the stuff I'm doing. I will also throw out that part of this product that I'm going to be building is also going to be different than what most guys are building out there with a 12-volt system or a 24-volt system. Like, for instance, right here, this is not a 12-volt battery. This is a 16-volt battery. And I already explained why I'm going to be using a 16-volt battery. In my 24-volt batteries, my 24-volt systems, I'll be doing the same thing. In my 48-volt systems, I'll be doing the same thing. I will be running higher voltage, more power. Everything runs better that way, and you'll get more power cycle through the range. So you'll actually have you'll be running higher voltage, therefore you'll have a longer life cycle, because I'll be adding a cell to it. So instead of a 3S system, we'll have a 4S system. Instead of a 14 or 13S, we'll have a 14S or a 15S or even a 16S pack. You know, as we get up into the 48-volt stuff and the 24-volt stuff. So that's really how that all is working. And then we'll use buck converters and step-up converters and step-down inverters and step-down converters, and all of these electronic devices that make things work the way we want them to, sing in a perfect harmonious balance and get you the power that you need the way you need it. Now, also, something that my units will have, it is an option, and it's not going to be in every unit, but my units will also have mobile broadband in them, and some of my units will also have satellite capabilities, so you'll be able to use them anywhere in the world that you are, and you'll be able to uplink to a satellite, and you'll have telephone, internet, power, television, a computer, a tablet, all in one. And like I said, I can't give too much of it away, but that's kind of pretty much where it is. I always said that I wanted to get these, you know, to the world, around the world, be able to drop these out of an airplane. And we're almost there. We're getting closer every single day. And that's why we haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes of this, as my buddy James likes to say over here. We're still developing a few things. We should have things finished up this week to actually give you guys a demonstration of something, and it'll kind of give you a little bit more of an idea what's going on. And I do want to say that all of my systems they're able to be grid tied. They're able to be used off the grid. They're able to be AC coupled. You can use solar or wind to power them, and I can build any combination. We're going to have 4 or 5 different types stocked, ready to go out the door for the general public. And then we're going to have, of course, battery booster packs, so if you want to add more batteries. And we're going to have solar booster packs if you want to add more solar. And we're going to have them in different capacities, whether you want, you know, smaller solar panels, whether you want bigger solar panels. We're going to have flexible solar panels. We're going to have, you know, 100-watt panels. We're going to have 50-watt panels, 20-watt panels, 18-watt panels, 30-watt panels, 360-watt panels, 380-watt panels, 240-watt panels. So we have so many factors that all of you guys are asking me questions. There's so many factors that come into what you want. You're just going to have to hit me up, shoot me a PM, and then I can get that information to you that you need. All that being said, we're starting out with our 600-watt portable solar generator, our 1200-watt, our 2000, and then we're going to jump right from 2000 watts, because I figure at 2000 watts, that's pretty much going to take care of anything anybody's ever going to need to go portable. Most people, small houses or apartments. And then right from there, we're going to go straight into our 6,000 watt, 24 volt split phase system. So you'll be able to run 120 or 220 out of it in your house. It'll also be portable. And then from there, we're going to go to the 8,000, the 10,000, and the 12,000 watt system. And the 12,000 watt system is just a beast, and you'll be able to run anything with it. Now, everybody wants to know about the price. Well, this is kind of how it goes. If I give you a sealed lead acid system, not with these kind of batteries, but with a much larger battery, it's going to be a lot less money. If I give you AGM batteries, it's going to be a lot less money than lithium and Lifep04, but a little bit more than sealed lead acid. If I give you Lifep04, it's going to be the most. If I give you lithium, it's going to be still high, but this one's going to cost you a little bit more, most likely. We haven't quite figured out the pricing, but size comparison, here you go. 20 amps, 20 amps. 5.2 pounds, 3.2 pounds. This one's laying right on top of this one. Here's your sizes. By the way, we won't be using all these little plastic things in our actual builds, so you can almost get 2 of these to 1 of these for size and almost weight. So portability, you want the lithium. Safety, no issues, you want the lithium iron phosphate. Cheap, lead acid. Cheap but not as cheap, you want AGM. So that's kind of where it's at. You know, as always, guys, please feel free to reach out to me. Shoot me some comments down below. Ask any questions that you might have. You know, if you want to know about the chemistries of these batteries, let me know. Like I said, these are Samsung 25Rs. We're going to use a lot of these. These are just simple 26650 lithium iron phosphate cells or Lifep04 cells. These are just simple. Go down and buy them at your local battery store, or order them on Amazon. Sealed lead acid batteries. These are battery for the battery backups, like the UPCs and the cyber power backups. And you can get this at any auto parts store, Sam's Club, Walmart, whatever. This was 160 bucks today. I got 25 bucks off, so regularly this would have been about 185 bucks. And so, you know, that's what's going on with these batteries. Other than that, if you have any questions about what we're going to do, how we're going to set things up, shoot me a PM. You know, questions, put them down in the comment section below. any ideas that you might have that, or anything that you've heard me talk about and you think maybe you've got a better idea or a way for me to do it, please put it out there. I promise you that on my next video, you will see the 600 watt inverter up and running, and we'll be running some extensive tests on it. And so please feel free to watch it. And on that video, I'm going to do a couple different versions of that video. I am going to do that video in a huge long video because I want to do extreme testing on that system. But then I'm going to cut that video up into smaller segments, and I'm going to put a smaller group of videos on that whole segment. So if you don't want to watch the whole video, you don't have to. You can just watch, like, you know, the synopsis of it, or just the, you know, the meat and potatoes of it, you know, the 6 to 10 to, you know, 15-minute video on it and what it's doing, if you don't want to go through all the testing procedures and stuff. Anyways, it's been about a week or so since I got another video out. I do apologize, I've been slam busy. As you can see, we have so many things in the studio and so many things going on, but we're trying to get them all figured out as best we can. We'll be back in touch with you guys real soon. I appreciate you guys watching. By the way, our sub count is growing fast, so I think I promised a few gifts along the way when we get to, what, 500, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this power pack by RavPower, still sitting right over here in the box. I hate to jump off camera like that, but we're giving away the RavPower 20,100 milliamp hour portable power supply. And we're going to be giving away also the iSmart RavPower. This was a 25,000, right? Or 27,000 with the AC inverter built in when we get to 1,000. So we're getting close, man. I know in the last video I said, hey guys, you're going to have to go sign up, give them your emails. And some of you have been asking me, hey, where's the website? What's your phone number? It's all going to be at the website, westthatguy.com. And I'll get it open as soon as I can. I will get it to where you guys can, you know, start submitting to enter to win these things. I got to put up the rules and all the legal jargon and stuff. So it'll be there. We're going to give this away. We're going to give this away. We're almost at 500. So let everybody know. Come on in, and we'll get you guys all hooked up, taken care of. As always, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, as I just stated, and the only way that you can win these is by subscribing to my channel and going to my website and following the instructions. Please give this video a like if you would. Till next time, I'll see you. I'm out.